Just
gonna
in
do this the
time.
whole time until I'm
Hello,
on screen.
everybody. I don't even know what kind of music is playing at the moment.
Should, well, you're going to burn so many calories. Many hours of that.
There we go. Hi, everybody. How are we doing today? Good? Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Awesome. Sorry that took so long. I had to set up surprise combat really quickly. I was like, maps and stuff and things. I didn't expect that, but we're good now.
Saga just said it would be hilarious if Scott finishes making the map for a surprise combat and someone drops an FF to finish the combat.
If you drop an FF, all I will do is put them in an advantageous position and nothing else. As a matter of fact, I want you to trump so that we can actually have a necromancer show up and be like, I randomly appeared for nowhere. No story reason whatsoever. I'm actually friends with this beholder that unfortunately was killed.
Like a beholder? Yeah,
Would an undead beholder have the abilities of a beholder?
Actually, there's it's called Death Tyrant. Google it.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
Google Pathfinder Death Tyrant. Or maybe just
scary.
3.5 Death Tyrant.
It's also in 5e.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. All right.
It's in,
Let's
my
go.
mic's not here anymore. I was about to whisper. But it's in 4e.
Is it in 4E as well?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I believe it is.
Of course,
Probably.
You can't have D&D without Beholder, can you?
Well, yeah, but instead of
Beholder
Beholder, it's a Death
everything.
Tyrant. And Death Tyrants were
that's just
specifically
another-
Faerun
that's
for a
just
long
another
time,
game.
and they're probably everywhere else now. All right, let's drop this. Let's drop you boys into this map.
Yeah, now they're in Eberron.
Oh yeah, well again, they're probably everywhere now. You know.
Making our way downtown to Houndgwen.
There you go.
Oh
So-
my
Time she walked away
Jesus.
from me.
Oh my god.
Let me do
Oh
this.
my lordy.
Good lord, lordy.
This is also supposed to be viewers. Bam.
Oh, that's a big boy.
It's like me versus a bag of skills.
And then alien is also supposed to be viewers and viewers. So we can
Who's on
not
this
Nathan.
Okay, there's not as many as it looks like because a lot of those are dead people.
Yeah, sure. All right. So, anyways, we're actually gonna pull the camera first to Nathan up north. Now, Nathan, this is what happened to you. There was word sent for you to be called there because they were able to. How did you send word, by the way, to have Nathan come through the portal? Obviously, you sent it to Hod Gwen because it was much closer to where you guys were. But how did you send word to have him come through the portal?
The best way would probably be a single rider on a fast.
Okay, but you guys didn't necessarily have a single rider on a fast horse coming out of Harrod, right? Because then he would just have to
Harrod have
run
any
through.
horses?
He riding from Harrod to Hod Gwen, which is again the shortest route and the fastest way to get there. He'd also be riding through a horde of zombies. So you could use a feather token, or if you had a spell or something like that that allows you to get a message much quicker. Things like that would allow him to have received the word.
Do you have message, Tesh?
Oh,
Even if he does message, you guys keep
I don't
confusing
know
message.
them.
Message is "Hey guy across town," not "Hey guy across map." It's
Sending,
sending.
right?
Sending's like a fifth level
Sending,
spell.
that's what I was talking
That's like a
Yeah,
fifth
no, I
level
don't
spell.
have that.
And
And,
if you
I
guys
also
had,
would need to know the person.
if you guys had fifth level spells, you'd have problems. By the way, Tesh, do you have fifth level spells?
No, I don't. I've only got third level spells.
nice denial.
Not
Just
third.
just keep saying third level.
Fourth.
Yeah, you got fourth, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you should have got access to it.
Yeah, you're an oracle, right? You're a seventh level oracle. You should have access to fourth level spells.
It
Sending
might just
is
be
a
numbered
fourth
weird.
level
Is it-
oracle spell.
Huh?
Sending is a fourth level oracle spell, isn't it?
I have no idea. So now I have to look up oracle. Tesh, I'm pretty sure we specifically talked about this before. Why does Google want to know my location? Fuck you, Google.
Did I not level my character up enough? Did I?
Oh no,
No, I don't.
Oracle,
I don't.
Oracle works like a
Yeah, no,
sorcerer.
I don't.
I'm sorry. So yeah, you don't have. Oh, you're staggered slower. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You have not caught the attention.
I'm
of the-
sure I didn't.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Arcane Congress isn't interested in you yet. Not till next level. You're good. So he does not have access to that. All right.
I think 10th level is when.
So
they,
you guys
when
have
they
a feather
notice me.
token. You can flick in the air and it would send word.
Do we?
Yes, you've had feather tokens since like since your session 0, Neil.
We had 3 of them.
You haven't used all of them.
fairly certain we have.
Oh, well,
So
we
how
have
did
it
you
now,
send
so
word
let's
to
just go.
get your guy that you? Okay, hey Will, I guess you're not in this session.
We used the last feather token to send word.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain we don't have one, unfortunately.
So how would you send word to Nathan to get to Hodgwen?
I mean, you could literally send someone through the Hudgwin portal.
We're gonna say
I mean, that works, no?
yes, someone can go through the Hodgwen portal to get him. Yes. How does Hodgwen know to get him? You have to send word to Hodgwen to get him. We're gonna say you sent a rider. We're gonna say the rider died because it only makes logical sense that you sent a rider because you have no magic, and it only makes sense that the rider died because it was one rider against a horde of zombies.
But
He
he's
died.
not going to just charge through. all
But
the
luckily
zombies,
for
right?
you, Nathan, because of other stuff that was going on in the background, you would be actually sent to Hodgwen anyways. Hodgwen would come through to investigate a matter because they would come through. So you on your end, pulling the camera to you, fuck these boys for a little bit. On your end, you actually would have been told the portal would have been opened, and they would have called for a meeting of council. Specifically, they would have looked to ask to Leon. He's not there. Kithel, who is, and you. And what they would be informing you as the marshal and the warden, what they would be informing you is that we do. So for first and foremost, you would have found after coming back home to Cursefall that at one point in time the council went to go hold meeting inside the council chamber in the map room, and they found a pool of blood on the floor with a body being dragged. Like clearly there was a pool of blood and a body being dragged into the door and then back out of it, which would have been strange. All you know is that a body was dragged in and back out. You don't know about the teleporter yet, do you? Of course not. But while they were having this discussion, somebody would have, one of the people would have appeared and informed the marshal and the warden that there was a strange situation that happened in Hodgwen. Sorry to disturb you, and hopefully there's no alarms, but we found 2 Paradel officers inside of our map room.
And were they taken care of?
No. 2 dead Paradel officers, 2 bodies, were found inside the
Oh.
map room. And Kithel, of course, would be like, he would turn to you and be like, "We have not been entirely honest with you, Nathan. There is an ancient magic that links a few of the cities in Idir. These rooms in multiple locations are linked so that they can transport persons from one spot to the next instantaneously. It seems as though someone has been able to utilize our magics. We found blood, as you heard the report, mysteriously in the map room here in Kurzfall, and bodies mysteriously found in Hardgwen. I could only assume that these bodies were killed in one location, one of these 2 or a third, dragged into Kurzfall, and inevitably ended in Hardgwen. I do not know why this would have happened.
We obviously need to look into this because that doesn't really work with me. You know, the issue is that we are supposed to be keeping this place safe, and there's a portal where people can come and go as they please.
Not exactly. There
What
are
if there's like a god in
limitations.
there?
There are limitations to this portal. There are limitations to the magics that exist here.
Well, limitations as in only specific people can use it?
Actually, anybody who understands how the magics work can use them. However, it can only link portals, as far as we understand, between 2 locations that happen to fly the same banner. The banner of Kurzfall is, of course, hung with Valorant is hung within Kurzfall, but also hung outside of Hodgwen. And for a
Kithel,
time...
I've noticed that you really struggle at speaking like their tongue. Let's just speak in Tarian to make things easier. It probably speaks. You could probably speak faster that way too.
Of course, it's my native tongue.
Perfect.
Fuck you, Neil. Go ahead.
Perhaps we should go investigate this because, or at least me, because I don't trust that this won't continue to happen. And if they come back and this happened, I'm the new guy. I just don't like that. So I think I need to go look into this.
The issue is we often keep guards standing outside of the portal room here. We don't keep guards inside the portal room here, so they wouldn't have noticed it. We often keep guards outside or sometimes in the portal room, in the keep to the west. There's a keep to the west. And we often keep guards in or outside the portal room in Hodgwen. The other portal room that we might have, there's a keep to the north where there may have been guards, but there's definitely been a banner that has been waved there. Those are the only portals that should be a concern. Yes.
Just a meta thing. We would literally have to have a guard in that room at all times. Why? To see when someone pulls up a token.
You guys didn't always keep guards.
The keeps a manned. The Hodgwen one has guards as does the other one.
But Cursefall is like you have a whole city and you have guards standing outside the door and so on and so forth. So like for guards not to be standing immediately outside that door, they have to be pretty distracted by something.
Well, so you're saying it has to be one of those areas. You named 4?
There are 4. We're told in the past there are 7 keeps. We know the location of 6 of them. 4 of them are ones that we believe banners are currently being waved. We haven't used one of them in some time.
If you had to take an educated guess, where would you think this would have started?
I honestly do not know. Educated guess. The keep to the north is not manned. The keep to the west is barely manned after recent incidences transpired. That's where it would have originally taken place, but I think that the bodies in Hodgwen need to be investigated. We were simply told officers of Paradel.
Okay. I guess that's the best thing to do is to investigate the bodies before we decide how else this occurred. I mean, that's our only real evidence.
Of course.
You want to go is there anyone good at that kind of stuff? He looks over his shoulders like, I'm okay. I could conclude how things might have happened, but I'm not the best. Anyone that can come with me?
He shakes his head and says, honestly, we're going to have to keep Kurzfall on a bit of a lockdown at the moment. I don't know if we can spare anybody. There are persons that are in Hodgwen that might be able to lend aid. Perhaps 3 or Idric would know somebody that could assist you. There is, of course, the Slumbering Queen. She happens to know her way around the corpse.
3, Idric, Slumbering Queen. All right, I think I got it. How do I go through it? He points at it.
I'll show you. And then actually, Elliot would come walking in and be like, the 2 of you look rather dour. Is something wrong?
Well, there's dead bodies, Elliot. There's dead bodies.
Dead bodies?
You've not been informed?
We kind of trickle information to one another. We can't all be in the same place at the same time.
You guys need a way to really share information better than you guys got.
I mean, I've been working on a spell that allows us to communicate one mind to the next. Unfortunately,
that sounds wonderful.
I'm no mage yet.
All right, Elliot. Well, there's dead bodies. I need to go investigate them. This place is on lockdown. You need to make sure this place stays on lockdown.
Where were the dead bodies?
He looks at Kithel.
Too real.
He looked Hodgwen.
Hodgwen, Slumbering Queen.
When did these dead bodies appear?
I looked at the pool of blood.
Well, not just. So this is actually the person that reported. Okay. Actually, they appeared yesterday, but we didn't report it yet because we were handling a situation at the time. So we didn't discover them. We realized they were about a day old yesterday. Oh shit, Elliot says.
Oh shit.
There was something happened yesterday. We recently We discovered blood in the map room here yesterday as well. It was a curiosity. We of course were investigating it. We didn't get to the bottom of it thus far, etc., etc. The interesting part was this appeared while we were entertaining guests. We actually had a salesman come through, actually with a legitimate reputation, coming through offering to sell high quality crossbows at a decent rates to Kurzfall for the arming of our army. Details don't really matter right now. It seems like this is more pressing. But they happen to have them with them, two persons, actually kind of allies of Valoran. A man by the name of Idric and another by the name of Zasan, I think his name is. They're members of the Free Folk. They're actually specifically the members of the Free Folk that came and dropped off the prisoner that the captain of the guard that had captured me some years ago and put me through a situation. Anyways, they introduced this merchant who we were looking to buy goods from. After they had left,
still here?
They had left town shortly after our dealings with them. Nothing, again, uncouth seemingly. We came to an agreement. They needed to send word to where their weapons are manufactured, so on and so forth. We were looking to spend money, but not until the weapons were delivered. So again, they weren't just taking money up front. Nothing uncouth. It's just a strange that members of they were trustworthy people. They had helped us in the past. It's just with our tentative relations, the tensions between us and Free Folk, the fact that the members of Free Folk happen to be here at the same time that Pool of Blood and then dead Paradel officers, I don't know if it's linked or not. It doesn't seem to be linked aside from timing.
There's no such thing as a coincidence, Elliot.
Funny you should say that, but it doesn't matter. We can discuss sometime in the future.
Nods to that. So it looks like Kithel. All right, I'm going there, but you guys have to keep us on lockdown, so I have to go alone. Is there like a safe word I should know that I could make sure that they know I'm with you guys? Like, I don't want to just get attacked for going through a portal and not being recognized.
Give me a moment. I'll write something. Hand it to them. They'll lead you to Idric. Idric would understand. You'll be fine.
Perfect.
And he immediately walks off. Looking back to you and speaking in Terran again, Kithel will be like, well, apparently we're getting crossbows. I guess that will be a good thing.
I guess so, Kithel. I guess so.
Hearing Kithel take half an hour to speak for like a year now.
Him.
He's just like, oh hey, yeah, I'm really fast in my own tongue.
IRL a year. Actually a year. Listen to him speak extremely slowly.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So now you have to keep Nathan around forever just to make Kithel speak faster.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Hello, Dean Cuddieth. Thank you, Dean, with the gift bomb of 5 gift subs. So anyways, Kithel he runs off and Elliot runs off, writes something together, does it pretty quickly, hands it to you and says, "This will make sure you don't have any issues. They'll understand my seal, etc., etc." You actually are led in there by Kithel. Kithel will lift the 2 tokens, and what was it? Lift the 2 tokens, and you'll actually hear the door open. So you hear the room shifts. You feel like a funny little feeling or whatever it is, and Kithel will just simply say, "Through there." You go over to the door.
Look into it, yeah.
The door you just walked in, you open up the door. It's literally the door the room you're walking out of is the same exact room you're walking into, except there's a guard on the other side that says, "Who the hell are you?" And then looks past you and sees Kithel. And you imagine you introduce yourself, you walk in and shut the door and you say, "I need to see Idric." He saw you with Kithel behind you, so he doesn't question anything more than that. As soon as you come walking through into the room you just walked out of, it's this weird almost hourglass shape because of course you have the hallway plus the circular room on either end. When the door is shut, or almost like dumbbell shape, when the door is shut, you can see the 2 pieces that are lifted on the map to press back down. And when you open the door again, you realize you're inside of a different keep behind you. You're led out. You're led to Idric by one of the other guards. No, you're not immediately led to Idric. The guard is like, "Why are you here?" Da, da, da. He actually leads you over to the bodies.
Okay, I go over to the bodies. Does it look like they were killed with a weapon, or?
Oh, yep. So you go to investigate the bodies. You can actually roll me either a perception or a survival check for this.
Probably gonna go survival with that one.
Would it not be a heal check?
Oh, I'm sorry. Heal could have worked. Thank you. I meant heal or survival. Which would have been better for you there? Survival technically would have been a higher DC. Thank you so much, Jake. Would you have rolled heal? I'm so sorry.
I would have rolled survival.
Okay, cool. So you definitely notice that these weapons were these wounds. There's a single wound on both corpses. It's a single blade wounds to the throat. Single blade wound to the first one. We're gonna say the throat. That is not entirely accurate, as the head is mostly severed, and the second blade wound is to the chest, where it hit it so hard it clearly collapsed the lung, because it was like across like the ribs and sternum. It clearly collapsed the lung, so on and so forth. You can try to investigate further, maybe about like what kind of weapon it was that did this, but it was definitely a slashing weapon that definitely cleaved through most of one person's head and into the other person's chest.
Well, then that's a pretty strong boy. Yeah, I guess if I can investigate what weapon, I would do that.
So that's either going to be, again, a heal check for the higher DC, or it's actually, funny enough, it's a craft like weapons check for the lower DC. I imagine you don't have the craft skill.
I have the craft skill. I just didn't put anything into it.
Yeah, so then you'd want to go with the heal check.
I'm going the heal.
Actually, it's really good. It's really good.
Too.
So anyways, you can actually tell two very important details with that check. One, not only was it an axe, which you can tell not only was it an axe, it was definitely a single swing that had done this. You could tell by like the fact that there was a lot more force in the first one than the second one. But you actually notice something funny in the wound of the second one, where the force was not as strong. You can actually notice that there's a funny little notch right around where it was that it had hit in the body. Definitely a blade cut into the chest or whatever it was, but right around the middle area, almost like the strongest point of the axe itself. There's like a little funny little notch inside of it that doesn't cut into the body, almost like shatters the bone there rather than cutting the body. Roll me a religion check really quickly.
Really? You can't tell me this is Belrin. Are you really doing this to me, Scott?
Knowledge, religion, right? Yeah, there we go.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
That is actually
this
special type of axe is actually the favored weapon of devout worshippers of Vroga. It's actually a chain shatter axe.
I would take note of that. In the time that it takes me to do all this, does that guy come see me, or am I escorted to him, or does the guard ever come back saying, "Hey,
he stays with you.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. I don't know what to make of it exactly, but the best I can do is pass the information on, huh? And he like gives the guard an elbow.
Okay. So you give the guard you pass the information on and give the guard an elbow?
I like say like the best I can do is pass this information on because I don't know what to make of it, and I give him like a hand.
Gotcha, like haha. He's like, oh yeah, like a hand.
Have an elbow.
Yeah. I'll bring you to him, and you see that he leaves with you, leaving this room unguarded as he leaves with you to lead you there.
As he goes to leave the room, well, hold on. We're on lockdown on the other side of that portal. You guys aren't on lockdown here?
We are on lockdown here, absolutely.
He looks at the room, he looks at the guard, he looks at the room, looks at the guard, sees if he like makes the connection of what I'm saying to see how smart he is, you know what I mean?
He's like, he looks at the room with you and he's like, you mean that we're leaving? You do know what's happening here, right?
I know that there's 2 dead bodies.
We have a limited number of men and women at arms, and we're under siege by countless zombies.
That's not fun. Your job is to guard this room, yeah?
Yeah.
I follow direction really well, and I have a letter that says I can go talk to that guy, so I don't even need you. You should just stay here and guard this room.
So when you go up the stairs, okay, this is what you need to do. You're actually going to go around, and then and it gives you directions. And your character's wise enough, you can figure it out.
Yeah, I'm very wise, so I figure I can.
I just thought this guard was like gonna leave.
Stay.
Oh.
Now go break the siege with your flaming horse.
I don't have a flaming horse.
Flaming horse. So you make your way downtown, walking fast, faces past. You're Edric bound. So when you make your way downtown to find Edric or 3, we'll actually say it's specifically 3 that you end up coming up to. So when you see her, she's like, you're kind of like, I'm looking for Edric, 3, Slumbering Queen, whoever it might be. 3 would say, I'm 3. Who the hell are you?
3's a woman? No, that's pretty cool. I am, and he takes out the letter. That.
She reads it over and she says, Edric, this is your problem. And she calls Edric over and he reads and he's like, oh. You see this guy, actually you've met Edric before, bags under his eyes, exhausted, so on and so forth. He looks at you like he doesn't recognize you, but then he reads the letter and he's like, oh.
I join him.
Listen, there's dead bodies. I don't really give a shit right now. Oh, God.
Speaking of those dead bodies, did you manage to notice how they were killed?
One guy was almost decapitated. Listen.
Yeah, but with what weapon?
Listen,
Okay.
There's a wall. I honestly don't know what happens. It kind of broke. And so we're having zombies making their way in at the moment.
Oh.
We need to stem that flow. You're the marshal. I assume you know something marshal. It's 2 different spellings, but...
Yeah, so if there's a break in the wall, that means they're flooding in from there. It's a great funneling point. We need to control the way they go and then take them off.
Yeah, we know this. Our men that were stationed there are dead. The injured ones have been dragged back. We don't really have anybody to stem that flow. Can you, while we get reinforcements, can you look to that?
I suppose I can. I have information about... All right, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Where are they?
He's like, he points to one of the other guards and he's like, you can lead him and take a damn pony. That way you can get there quicker. He looks to you and says, listen, we're having a surge waterside. We're trying to keep that at bay. As soon as it's done, we will send you reinforcements.
Okay.
And you're able to hop on a pony, and this guy hops on one as well. And
no, I hop on my own pony. Thank you very much.
Do you summon it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Cool. So you Vita Mortis Kalea. Sorry,
Jirta.
Yeah. And so you summon the thing, and everybody's like, whoa. And it's actually, when you do that, you see that 3 actually, you grab her interest when you do that, when she watches like the summoning of this, because it's no small creature, it's no small feat. Edric honestly falls asleep in the middle of your performance for like a micro nap. And others are certainly impressed by, of course, they've never seen a creature like this get summoned before.
How interested is she?
3, she's interested, like, what is this person capable of? But with that sense motive, you actually notice that somebody else is quite interested as well. A woman who's wearing a mask, wearing kind of like light-colored robes, so on and so forth. She looks rather interested at what it is that you're doing, obviously, because you're a person of power inside of her town. You can quickly, with a small question, even just to the guard that was leading you out of there, who was that person? They would let you know that was a slumbering queen, which again makes sense to you. All connections made.
So she's not sleeping.
You don't know. She's wearing a mask. It could be a Homer Simpson in church. So anyways, you are able to make your way downtown, walking fast, faces past your zombie bound. And you are able to finally flash forward to where we are in the map. The guard kind of like points down the alleyway and says, listen, my house is not very far from here. If you don't mind, I'm going to go and keep my family safe.
Fine.
And he starts leading his horse away.
Definitely seem annoyed because like, oh, we'll eventually give you some people. Oh, I got one person. Oh, I don't have one person. All right. Question though.
Yep.
Got a horse day.
How does this area feel? Do I get the same feeling of just like empowerment and like just like, no, that's gone? I'm even more annoyed then. Like I have just like
It's actually it's a city.
What did I sign up for?
It's a
This
city's a
isn't
dirty
fun.
city. It doesn't feel very like as a druid. It's one of those things where you have the typical aversion to cities that any other druid does. You know what I mean?
And there's no people like. It's not a ghost town because obviously he's going to his house to protect his family. But like, there's not people on the streets like. Waiting.
Actually, so people have like run to hide. Actually, a couple more people. Literally, you see a couple of guards retreating past you, like as you're going there, and you're able to look down and see the fact that there are a lot of zombies breaking through the hole in the wall that's there. It is not a very nice situation that you find yourself in. Yes, sir?
I'm going to smack my pony's ass and dismiss him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as I take the minute to summon another.
Okay.
I'm summoning Flame Boy.
Mark 2.
Come on, Flame Boy.
All right.
I too would like to do so. As we approach, Ilan would look at the other two and just. This is to help. It seems to help. Just give me a second, and then sort of you'll see him like he'll look at Rayron. Yeah, he'll this is when they're approaching because it doesn't have a timer, so he would do this as they're approaching, from a distance.
From a distance. And by the way, just to make this clear for you guys, Tesh, you can keep talking, but I'm gonna put something on the map.
Okay, so Ilan would look at Rayron, like make eye contact, and then you would see like almost like a ray of like, you know, when you catch those rays of lights in between trees, like it's not really palpable, but you can sort of see it. But yeah, you see that sort of go from him and connect him to Rayron and lifelink. He does the same for one. So there's just this tether of light going from Ilan to both of them.
Describe this tether of light, please, and thank you, sir.
I did.
So, but is it constant or does it?
It's constant. Once it's there, it's sort of. I described it as being like when you see sort of light coming through a hole in like a tree. If you angle yourself, you can see the beam, but otherwise, it's just sort of. You can't unless you're angled in the right way. You don't really see it.
It's like a god ray. Like
a god ray.
Cloud.
So if you're looking in the right direction, you can still see the beam of light. If we were in complete darkness, you would see a little bit of light going, like a little strand of light going between us constantly.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Wait, these squares.
Hold on one second. I'm actually trying to make this so it's pretty easy to understand. It's just Roll20's arguing with me. He keeps changing the color on me, and
these squares are 20 feet. Okay.
Like that. It just changed the color on me again. Why the fluff does it keep changing the color on me? It's super annoying. That's not the color I'm choosing.
Interesting, though. So the squares are 20 feet. That actually messes things up a bunch. How is that going to work with...
No, because you guys are going to move into combat. I'm just trying to make it so you guys are able to start a good distance away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this area is normal. I can't ping.
Correct. Yeah, up
this
there
area is normal.
Up there will be normal. Yep. I'm just making it so you guys are able to start a good distance off. God damn it, you mother... Sometimes I hate Roll20.
Draws a perfectly fine line. And then this line, too.
It's because Scott's doing it on his touchpad on his Mac.
Yeah, I am not doing it on a touchpad on a Mac. I am not. I do not hate myself that much. All right, there we go. Oh, and there we go. Changing the color back again. I said not that color. I said this color. Thank you. Here we go. And boom. All right, boys. So I'm going to have each of you roll initiative for me really quickly.
We've not rolled initiative in so long. How exciting.
Don't forget to click your mini since you don't remember.
What do you mean since I don't remember? I always remember.
Scott, you probably need a token for my boy.
You do.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do need a token for your boy.
I thought that's the one you put up top. Who's that one up the top then?
No. He means his fire boy.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I'm trying to get it to you right now, sir. I'm just waiting for it to load. Okay, apparently. Let's try a different word then. Let's display over here. Turn order that's appearing. Did anybody roll a natty 20, or is that just a 25 because it's sexy?
It was just a
That was a
25 because it is, as you'll say, sexy.
So it's not a
natural 20. No natural 20.
Is it what size? Is he large sized?
No, medium.
Okay.
The horse is large sized.
Okay. He's going to represent. Where are you? Fire. This is going to be HP. This is going to be AC as always, and I can actually make this as permanent token moving forward too. Here we go. So you would appear, make him appear probably right immediately in front of you. Cool. All right, so this is just to make things easy, and your Eidolon gets its own initiative as well.
Okay, I'll roll initiative for the Eidolon.
Yep. So click its mini, and then of course you're waiting for that, and thank you.
I always thought it was Eidolon.
Yeah, that's.
You can pronounce it however you'd like, but I don't know. To me, it looks like E. It can be I.
Where is initiative?
It's like what Scott was calling Magus at the start.
I'm not seeing actually.
For some
initiative
reason,
on
all
his
the zombies
character
seem to like a Maltese flesh.
Uh-oh.
On the
that's fair,
you
mate.
literally click the mini, then you open up the character sheet, and you click the name at the top of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
that's how you do it for NPCs. You click the name at the very top.
I can
What?
see the noise.
It won't let me click the name.
Where are you? Hold on.
Eidolon Fire. I'm clicking and it's not.
I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Why can't I find you? Oh, there it is. I was in the wrong area. So give me 1 second to find.
Oh wait, I found it.
Oh no, this version. Sorry, I was thinking 5e. This version you roll in it. Yep, just beneath the name. Cool. All right, and then descending. So nobody rolled a natty 20. Nobody rolled a natty 1. Oh, that's why you rolled a 19. There 1. That's why it's so high. Beautiful. So actually, funny enough, it's actually you kind of go there. You are able to hang back a little bit there before you just start summoning these creatures, dismissing the one and summoning the other one. But could you actually roll me a stealth check before you had done that?
Stealth check is gonna suck.
Yeah, see, thank you, Steve. EI is E unless it's Poseidon. Exactly. That makes perfect sense. So the zombies wouldn't have noticed you right away, so they wouldn't have immediately kind of just come at you, attacked you, so on and so forth, giving you a little bit of distance. But some of them would have, because you're obviously spending time, some of them would have meandered up a bit between now and then, allowing for them to kind of disperse outwards. But we're actually going to have one take initiative. He's going to be able to go first. Oh, I believe he's going to be able to go first, actually. Let me just roll these boys. I actually forgot to do this because I'm a dummy.
So many zombies. What do they mean? So many zombies.
That's a lot of zombies.
Some are only half zombies.
All right. And you boys...
I like the token you've chosen. It's a lot more posh than Illinois, but I still like it.
Ellen is posh and frumpy.
He may have been before.
It's a lot of setup for something that's going to go by pretty quickly. All right, cool. No ones, no 20s. Good to go. Descending. And 1, it is literally you that goes first. You can see where you are on the map. You know that the squares you're currently on are 20 feet each. And then it goes down to 10 feet, and then it goes down to the actual, 5
foot.
Okay, so I can move forward like 1.5 squares, so like 1 square.
Well, you can double move, right? Because your speed is what?
My speed is 30.
Okay, so you can double move. You can move 3 squares up.
I want to cast a spell though, so I'll move forward.
If you hold down Alt, you can move half a square.
Oh.
Damn. Scott.
Okay. And I will cast Heroism on myself.
All right, there you go. Blow up that into chat for us, please. And thank you, sexy sir. For 10 minutes per level, +2 morale bonus on attack rolls, saving throw, skill checks. Important things to note about this. I currently had it listed, Aid of the Martyr and whatnot was a morale bonus. I'm actually going to be changing the bonuses on those to make sure that they don't always interfere with your spells, because that'd be kind of lame. But be mindful of morale bonus in case there are other things that give you a morale bonus, because they do not stack, okay?
Yeah, I had to check all my spells. I've been taking them according to different things.
Cool. That's your turn. You move up about 30 feet, and you cast
I'll
heroism.
swift action the protection judgment.
Make sure you bloop that into chat as well. And how long does that last for, the protection judgment?
I can't bloop that in chat. That's a buff. Like on.
Oh yeah, because you never put that inside because you can bloop abilities off your character sheet. But I don't think you ever plug it in over there. How long of judgments do you have a day? Is it only so many rounds? Like, do you want to do that now? Because I don't remember how many minutes they last. After that's going to be Illyn. Illyn, what are you doing your turn?
So Illyn is also going to walk up the. And as he's walking up, he's going to be preparing a spell that he puts a hand on one and casts. Oh, I'll mention he's speaking a language I doubt any of you know while doing this. He casts Bear's Endurance.
Ooh.
On one.
You just got a lot of temp HP, sir. So you're
someone's gonna have to help me with this one.
For 7 minutes.
You're 14 temp HP, sir.
If you go on your spell sheet, there's a little temp, and you can just +4 con.
+4 con. Okay, yeah.
And then it'll modify everything else, and then you could.
So they're not temporary health points. I'm sorry. All you do is just increase your con by 4. They do not temp HP. My apologies. Just increase your con by 4.
That temp, but it's like
no. It's a temporary increase of con, but your HP is increased.
Yeah.
Which has negative effects. It has negative effects. Good. I know who I want to take down because there's a chance of killing him. Sorry.
Good luck.
Moving on. So it's going to be thank you. So all of a sudden you feel so much vigor, so much energy, so much life coursing through your veins. After Illyn's turn is going to be a whole bunch of pink zombies. So moving up, these are zombies, they shuffle. There we go. Cool. So we have all the zombies, pink zombies moved up. The issue is that the more zombies that get in, if they're able to kind of like more or less walk off the map, they can cause more issues. So some are going to be cutting left, some are going to be cutting right. You don't want them to be attacking the citizens. Sorry, I didn't show that on screen. So up here, I just moved a whole bunch of zombies up, the pink ones. The only reason why I have tokens, the colors in the map, is to make it easier for the viewers. All right, so back down to Rayrin's turn.
So run action is double, right? Run action's double, right?
My apologies. The way my rules work is for you to run. The first round, you have to double move. And then running, which is 4 times your speed. Not your speed, though. You're actually medium loaded, so your speed's impeded right now, I believe. Is 4 times your speed normally. And let's change this music. Yeah, because if you look at your character sheet, you're actually in a heavy load. You've been cheating for a long time, and counting your armor as 2 pounds. It's not 2 pounds. Because your strength score is 11, so your medium load's 33 pounds, and you're currently at 39 pounds. But you can do, as a swift action, drop your backpack. Dropping you down to exactly 33 pounds, making you nice and safe. Or light load 38. Ha! You just drop your backpack, and you're good to go.
Light load 38.
33 is for if you have a 10 strength.
Where is my backpack? There. Why does it say it's only got 6 weight?
Your backpack's only got 6 weight. That's appropriate. Because of the stuff that you have in it.
I think it's got a lot of other stuff down in it below an additional gear.
Let's see. We can worry about. I was funny when I was looking at your character sheet the other day. I was like, oh man, I gotta teach him. I gotta teach him better organization of this.
Yeah.
But we'll worry about that later. So, you just drop your backpack. You're at light load. You're gonna double move.
1, 2.
Cool. That's an exciting turn. After that's gonna be the next is the red zombies. Just confirming. Yep, red zombies.
I don't like red zombies.
Okay, red zombies. So this is going to be 1, 2. Oh, I should technically 1. Make sure the viewers can see it too. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. They're moving up towards you.
Seemingly faster than the other ones?
No. Nope.
Okay.
That's a good point. From Ilan's experience, do these all look like what type of zombies do these look like?
Too far away to really notice that. The details that you're talking about are too finite to notice from this distance. That's it for the red zombies. They can't even make an attack yet this turn. And that's going to be it. We're going to then go down to... stay up here. Nathan's turn.
Nathan!
Fillion?
Oh, we're so fucking far away. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's some distance there, boys. Nathan is probably going to cast a spell because it just makes sense. The spell he's going to cast is... Boom. An auto roll damage. What is it doing over there?
Yeah, I would remove that feature. Again, we can take care of this later on. But usually in Pathfinder, if you click it, it more or less does everything for you all at once.
Yeah. Well, it didn't roll the attack roll.
No, I know. This is kind of a crappy one because you're going to be able to make many attacks from it, so you should have the two things separated, which we can fix later. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, we'll fix that later. All right, so I'm going to... Wait, well, I have to see what I have to roll for an attack roll to throw it.
Yep. So you cast the spell, which produces the flame and puts it into your hand, and at the same time you can throw one. So the attack roll is a ranged attack. Do you already have that set on your character sheet?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Then it's just a ranged touch attack. It uses all normal things. You don't have any focuses or anything on it. So we're just going to do on here, produce flame. Okay, apparently I had caps lock on. Produce. Okay.
Produce flame.
You switched my page.
Sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
Click that
Produce flame. Category doesn't matter. Type doesn't matter. Melee's actually ranged versus touch AC. You have it uses dexterity. Of course, no, range automatically uses dexterity. What's its range? 60 feet, sir, or 120? 120 feet.
120.
And what's the damage? 1d6 plus 5.
1d6 plus 5, and then I get an additional stuff from other abilities, but I can't look at those right this second.
Okay, I will snap this shut for now. And what's your other things?
I also get that.
Pick one spell. Oh, okay, cool. So that just increases its duration for you. Yep.
Magical lineage, awaken from stasis. That one.
Follow
extra D4.
Conduit. Once per day is a free action. When you cast a spell, it deals... Oh, what do you want to change the fire to? Oh, no, you're making it volatile. Oh, yep. Nice. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to actually add for when volatile applies. We're going to do damage to 1d4. And we'll just write volatile, but it's still technically fire damage. Volatile. So
right. Yeah, I'm not going to change the damage type. I'm going to keep it fire.
Critical multipliers 2. You only need 20 on crit. You don't 19, 20 on crit with this weapon. And the last thing is, did you cast it with one of your metamagic feats? Because I think you can do that for free. Are you making a extended spell for this one? Yeah, extended spell.
Yes.
Which makes it last twice as long. So then you just want to put a little ticker on this that it casts as, so what level are you? 7, 8, so it lasts for 16 minutes.
Okay.
So you can do... Way of keeping track of that is you're actually over here. Is there a little fire thing, I think, is a token? This is close enough to fire. We can do this one with a... Oh, does it only go to 10? Josh, do these token things only go to 10?
I can keep track on my stuff, and I'll let you know.
All right, well, we'll just put it on 6, and when it counts down to 0, then we go back to 10. Okay? So now you're going to attack with it, so you can roll your attack roll, sir. It should work perfectly fine. Thank you, Josh. Attack roll 18 hits.
That's against touch.
Of course, that easily hits. Now we're going to change. Now, what you're going to want to do, Will, every time you attack, it reduces the duration by a minute. So you click on your mini. You click on the little thing that adds those tokens on there. You hover over the aura that's there and just change the next number. So you can just press 5, and it'll change it to the 5. Cool. 18 absolutely hits. The damage is absolutely going to be 13 points of damage, which is sexy. Do you have any other modifiers to fire damage on your character? I do not recall. If you have like plus
not right now.
damage. Okay, cool. So
I don't think so.
So you do 13 points of fire damage against the zombie. I believe actually that is enough to obliterate it. Just double checking. Because that ignores its DR. Where are you? Here you go. Yep, you actually destroy that zombie. So would you like to describe that kill?
Yeah, so you notice him just standing there waiting, goes, okay, now's an appropriate time. He just like puts his hand down, speaks in Druidic, and a flame appears in his hand, and he just takes it, he tosses it like he's throwing a fastball, and as he tosses it, it just kind of grows and grows and grows and grows, and then just kind of engulfs that one zombie and burnt to a crisp.
Awesome. Way down here, you guys can roll a perception check, but you have a huge penalty to that perception check to see if you even noticed that transpired. But you boys down here are welcome to roll.
How many squares can I move?
You're in normal movement, so whatever your normal speed is.
Okay. I'd move to there.
Even Perceptive Boy only rolled a 22.
Yeah, he didn't see anything. Penalty's too high. So you moved. You moved your character the way that you did. Perfect. Yep. Awesome. After you is going to be the big boys. So this one's also going to be moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
We started so far away.
Yep. It's almost like I did that for a reason.
We're coming.
After that is going to be the orange one. So I just got to look for orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, he can't. He has to stop here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. He's going to have to stop here. 1. He's going to have to stop here. They're not going to be able to get all the way through with that. That is orange. That brings us to the fire Eidolon. What I did was I keep having to scroll up and down. If I pull away, it's just too small for you guys to even see. So I just moved up a bunch of orange ones, but because it's so congested down here, I literally had to stop 3 of them at the entrance. They couldn't even go any further. Just like a bunch of red ones before that. All right, back up to you, sir. You moved your Eidolon up.
Yep.
Where was it prior?
It was 2 steps back.
Okay.
It's going to move forward 2 steps.
Yep.
And as I yell at it to feast, I'll yell feast, and then it will attack.
Now, does this have reach?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to move up 1 more because I don't think it has reach. I'm just double checking. No, it does not have reach.
I'm attacking this one.
The dead one?
This one's not dead. I thought this one was dead.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't realize you immolated that one. My apologies.
Yeah, I got that one, and then he's going after that one.
Perfect. You are perfectly fine, sir. So, yep, you are able to do that attack roll. Attack roll of a 22 absolutely hits. 11 points of slashing damage with its first claw hits, as well as... So not only do you do, holy shit, a lot of damage, do you do 23, 26. You actually can click rend for me.
Oh.
Click what?
Rend on your character sheet.
Oh, on my character sheet, not his?
Yeah, you click rend on your bad, your little guys. And because you power attack, it's specifically power attack rend.
Yep. Where is that? I don't see that at all.
It's one of your attacks on your... You see the Eagle on fire?
No.
Special
Where
attacks,
am I looking?
Special attacks, power attack rend.
Right, so I'm on his character sheet, not mine.
Eidolon.
Yeah, okay, that's what I said.
You told him to go to his his own character sheet.
I was very confused. Oh, sorry, power attack rend.
There you go. So ignoring the regular rend. So you did 36, 38, 48, 50, 57 points of damage in 1 attack.
Nice.
Yep. And the cool feature about that is rend kind of unifies the damage. So, yeah, needless to say, you destroy it. Hey, Neil, how much damage can you... You know, it's fine. All he can do is make little fire. Guys, it's super impressive. That zombie is dead.
It would then continue to move if it could after the attack?
Unfortunately, it's not 5e. You cannot.
You need a fate.
Okay, that's why I was asking. Yep.
Okay, and that is the Eidolon's turn. This brings us to the bottom of initiative with some other zombies. These are going to be the, I believe, the orange ones. No, my apologies, the yellow ones.
so far away.
And one of them comes rushing at you at extreme speeds.
Oh shit!
That's fun.
I forget. How do you make it so you can see where it is that they came from? When you hold a token, is it shift?
Oh my god! I know where that one came from. Fucking hell!
Where did that come from?
Shit, I don't remember how you Is there a
just
way?
do
It's
this.
like
Just
shift.
do this. Just
No,
do
no,
this.
because I want to see the square it came
hold
from.
Alt.
Space. Here we go. Space. Space.
I was going to say you can just draw
Shift
a line to the
space?
square he came from.
I don't remember. Z. Nope. Q. Nope. Shift space. Shift Q.
Alt F4?
Shift Z. Nope. None of those are working.
Just
Alt
draw a line to
space?
where he was before.
I don't remember exactly where he was standing before, but I just wanted to see if it passed through somebody's square. It does. So you're not able to charge through an ally's square, so he can't attack because he.
Yay!
Did you see how far he traveled there? Fucking
45 feet.
He's Zoom. He is Zoom boy.
He's Zoom boy. Zumba.
Oh my lord, they're gone. Oh my god.
It's up there. Okay. Oh, one more. Oh, I keep 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Actually, this one's gonna go this way instead. Perfect. All right, there we go. And now it goes back to top of initiative with 1. I am using arrows. Yeah, I don't know if that matters. Expeditious Retreat. 1 cast Expeditious Retreat. That doubles your speed, effectively, allowing you to move up, I suppose, to another half square. Which is funny.
It doubles my base speed, right?
Yep. So you're going to be able to move up 2 half
I can
squares.
move instead of 30, I can make it 60 feet.
So you're going to go to there. Correct. Now it's Ilan's turn.
No. Okay, so I'm going to move up to here. Now, I need help with the math of this. I have something that has a range of currently 170 feet.
Okay. So,
Can
ready?
you
I'll do math for you.
Where
Ready?
that is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have some, whoever purple, go away for a second. That's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, right?
Yeah.
Then it's going to
So
be
100 feet from
80,
the red line.
90. What, 100? Where are you trying to get to?
It's okay. I'm just so I was just okay. Plenty within range. The problem was I wanted to make sure everything was in like a decent range.
Okay.
So Ilan is going to. You'll see him sort of pull up one of his wrapped arms, and you'll see sort of sparks flicker around it before a little flame shoots off, and I mean like rockets off. And we're going to cast one of these.
Ooh. Flaming sphere, so I got to go create one of those for you. Fire.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I just
didn't
need you
think
to
about
ping on the
using
map
this.
where you want it to be.
So it's the 30. Where is it? Is it one space?
Read the description. It tells you how big. I think it's a 5-foot square.
I'm trying to see. Oh, 5-foot diameter sphere. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, what I want to do is put it right here
Okay.
because it can jump 30 feet, and then it will land. If it lands in a sphere with an enemy, it stops and does damage.
So yeah, enters the space of the creature. It stops moving for the round and deals 3d6 fire damage to the creature. The reflex negates the damage. Flaming sphere. Da 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 da. Yep. So you probably summon it not necessarily right there, but on top of a square that has somebody. You might not be able to see as well.
In that case, I summon it there, like right in the gap.
Yep. So for the idea of a creature passing through it. So we're going to put it right here. I want to make it so it stands out a bit more. So let's see if I can make this a bit brighter. Add a brighter red tints to it. There we go. I wish I could make it bigger, but then it was just going to make things a little distracting. Because of how it would screw up everything else. Let's just see another. Nope, that's not good enough. Maybe one with smoke on it. No. Maybe this one. This one might actually work better. There we go. It stands out a bit better. Cool. So we'll use that one. Awesome. So you roll your 3d6 damage. I'll make my zombie reflex save.
That lasts 7 rounds. Okay, I got to keep track of that. Scott, can I ask what this 12 is on my...
I'll have to check and see what you're referring to in 1 second. I'm making my zombie reflex save right now. What 12? What are you talking about?
Your AC?
Why can't I do... Yeah. No. There's like a 52 and then a 12 in the...
Blue is always AC.
Blue is AC, yeah.
Got it, my bad. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And that'll be your turn after... Oh, wait, and you can also move, right?
I did move.
Perfect.
And then cast.
Thank you very much, sir. That is going to do... You roll your 3d6 damage for me?
9 damage is what it...
Oh, I see. I automatically rolled it up there. Cool.
Yep.
And then moving forward, we'll have to... Reflex DC is 17, which is really freaking high. I did not meet a 17. Funny enough, I actually met a 16. I didn't meet a 17.
Wow, it was close.
I have a +0, of course. So he takes the 9 points of fire damage. Thank you very much, sir. Let's move this to the side for a second. Apply the 9 on here. And now we're going to go to the next person, which is... after Aelin was...
Zombie.
Wait,
it's not zombies?
No, it was. I just am a dummy. It's this one. Here we go. So it's pink. Pink Zambi. So pink Zambi over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pink Zambi here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pink Zambi here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pink Zambi here. Passing through a square does not. Passing through the flaming sphere, does that hurt the Zambi or no?
I imagine it would.
If the target enters the space with the creature, it stops moving for the round and deals 3d6 fire damage to that creature.
So a successful reflex save negates that damage.
Yeah.
I imagine a creature passing through it would also take damage. So let me make some reflex saving throws real quick, and you roll me a 3d6. Roll me a flat 3d6 /R. Ha! I rolled a natty 20. So one of them is going to take no damage, but one of them is going to take whatever you roll. 10. Okay, one of them take 10 points of damage. And I marked it on their little mini. All right, perfect. After the pink Zambies is going to be Rayron's turn. So Zambies moved up to here. As you all can see in chat.
We can see flame on in the distance, can't we?
Yes, you can. You can see actually specifically that Aelin went like and made it happen.
Yeah, so that like the little spark flew off, and as it got there, it sort of like got bigger, and then just sunk right in the gap in the wall.
So we can see little flame on. Can we see big flame on in the distance as well?
Nope, it's too far still, and there's a wall in your way, and so on.
And, so forth.
And you also have a fire between you and fire. So
right, 20. I can run now.
Yep, you can times 4 speed, so you can actually move. Where were you? You can move 2 of the 20 squares, right?
That's, yeah, that's
because that's 40 feet, and then you can move 4 of the 10 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. And then after that, it's going to be 5 feet. So it'll be, stepping up here is going to be normal. So that first step will be 10, and then it'll be normal from there.
Okay, so that one is 10, yeah?
Correct. And then after that, it goes to 5s. Yep. So you're good to go, sir. You were actually almost in combat. Thank you for moving up to a tasty spot there, because you can't stealth move. You have to... Jake's like, oh, I want to run now. So you are... red guy's next. So red is going to 1, 2, 3, 4... I'm going to have to stop there. 5. Red over here is getting away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This red that's currently on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put this back. This red would have to pass through it. 1, 2, 3. No, don't roll it. 4, 5. I fail. I take the whatever you rolled beforehand, 10 points of damage. just for simplicity.
Okay, cool.
This red here is going to turn around. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just stop there for simplicity because of Neil. Or even just kind of like step up here. So when Neil can take his 10-foot, he can kind of step up next to it and make things work easier. And then this zombie here is going to walk through the fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking the 10. Actually, that one made it saving throw. It takes no damage. I was just using my same roll from before. Now we have, that's all the Reds' turns. I keep forgetting to move chat on Zambi's turn so that you guys can see everything everybody moved to. Nobody's in actual attacking range yet. Now it's Nathan's turn.
Nathan sees this, like, fast boy in front of him, and he doesn't like it. So he's going to grab at him with his flaming hand.
Okay, so the cool thing about Produce Flame, for those of you that aren't familiar, Produce Flame can be used as a ranged touch attack or a melee touch attack. Melee touch attacks actually use strength instead of dexterity, just so that you're aware, Will. So,
do they?
Yeah.
I thought that he could use dex for it. I thought we read that.
Oh, no, I believe you are correct. Yeah. Well, for now, we'll just say that you get the 12. Do you think a 12 hits this this creature?
No, I don't.
It does, because it's a touch attack.
It's a touch attack. Touch attack is base 10 plus dexterity.
This was the fast boy.
You guys cool with me rolling a luck?
I think they're cool with you rolling a luck.
Yeah,
you don't have to ask.
Yeah, let's do it to see. Like,
Will, you don't have to ask permission to roll a luck, to be clear. You can just use
I don't have to. I want to know their opinions first, and then I can say fuck off or do whatever
you say that like we don't ask permission. Like, we always ask permission.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You just go, I'm using one of my assets. A 13 a 13 actually hits.
Yay.
Oh, thank fuck.
And so you deal 9 points of damage to the creature. Thank you very much, sir.
And I'm going to also say, help!
Yeah, that's too far to hear you. So
my fire guy isn't.
Okay. So they you do you removed one from the tracker, Will? You brought it down to 4 rounds or whatever it is. So anyways, yeah, you touch the thing, and same idea. The fire kind of erupts out of your hands and kind of engulfs part of this creature, like burning up its arm and onto its chest and whatnot, but doesn't burn as much as you would kind of hoped it would. Yay. Yep. Next is going to be the big boys, the big blue boys. So trying to keep it so chat can see where all of them are. Moving up a little over here.
They're just so big and chubby. I love them.
Scott, my green is my tracker on my token. Just to make it easier. The green.
Cool. That's whatever makes life easy because you don't have temp HP anyways. This big blue guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This blue guy over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're kind of going off that way. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, zombies can only move or attack, or they can charge attack, but they can only charge up to 30 feet in attack, meaning they had a +2 to their chance to hit and a -2 to their AC for the rounds. This blue guy up here did charge at you. He's like, and lumbers at you and swings, just so that you are aware. He is a bit of a bigger and beefier zombie than the other ones.
He's a hefty boy.
He's a hefty boy. His attack, there it is. So plus. Are you kidding me? My first opportunity to attack somebody, I rolled a natty 1.
Yay!
That sucks miserably.
You used all your luck.
No, that's fantastic.
All right, after them is going to be, what color are these people? That sounds horrible.
Scott.
Are going to be the orange ones.
Scott, quick question: is there a reason to do a normal claw attack when I could do a power claw attack?
Yep. Chance to hit is better with the normal.
Oh, okay.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You hit more, but you do less.
Although I'm pretty sure he over fucking killed that last zombie with power claw.
Not at all. No.
13 damage, killed that one. 36 damage, killed that one.
Fairly certain with Rend, it was actually 50 damage. It's disgusting.
Just making a nice fun spot for Rayrin to come walking up into. Of course, down here, I move these guys down a little bit.
Rayrin's not going to walk.
He's going to run.
He can definitely run around them too. It's totally an option.
Oh goddamn! They've all dispersed. It's making things hard.
Hey.
I liked it when they were all grouped up. I wish I could run faster.
It's almost like there was a reason why I did that. And now it's going to be Fireboy's turn.
Fireboy's gonna go. So hold on. If he is here, that is a reach of 10 to the green guy.
Wait. Reach of 10 to the green guy? There's yellow and blue. What are you talking about?
Blue. Sorry, blue.
Oh, okay. Are you colorblind?
The actual token is green.
Diagonals in this.
Oh, gotcha. He can. What do you mean by reach of 10? That's 5 foot.
That's 5?
Yeah.
So because he has 2 claw attacks, can he attack 2 different people?
Absolutely. Now, the perk is if you attack the same person and successfully hit twice, you trigger rend. If you hit 2 different people, you do not trigger rend.
Well, what really matters is like if I attack one, basically see if it dies, and then attack the other. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna do an attack against the yellow boy.
I will also say that if you stand here, you get flanking, which is +2 chance to hit.
Oh, I didn't know if there was flanking.
If you stand here, you get flanking, which is +2 chance to hit against the appropriate people that you're passing through. Now, I will also say, sorry, because there's so many details here, by moving from here to here, you're entering into a threatened square. Then you're leaving a threatened square, leaving a threatened square. So actually, if you
No, because I moved toward him and then...
No. But the way Pathfinder works, when you leave a threatened square, even if into a new threatened square, it provokes an attack of opportunity. So actually, what you kind of want to do. So if you want, if your end result is here, you just want to kind of, there, 2, 3, 4, and that your Eidolon has enough intelligence to know to do that.
Okay.
If you're like, here, help, that's what it would do.
Sure.
Technically, I control the Eidolon. So
oh my god, my eyes.
Sorry, guys.
So
that's against Yellow Boy, the first one.
Well, it's because unfortunately this stupid character sheet rolls chance to crit at the same time. So against which one? I'm sorry.
That's the yellow. Again, the first attack's against the yellow one. If it doesn't kill him, the second attack is also against the yellow one.
They both are against the yellow one.
Okay.
Sorry, my apologies. The yellow one, not the blue one, so not flanking.
So the first one is against the yellow one.
Yep. And that damage that you do, which is 16 points of damage, does not kill him.
Then the second attack is also against the yellow one.
Okay. And your 16 means a total of 25 points of damage. That, again, does not kill him. You are welcome to roll your rends now, though. This is normal rend.
Yep, I got it now.
Okay, Jesus. Because it's slashing, so it goes through there. So it's another 15 damage. Jesus.
It's just like stab, rip.
Yep, it dies.
Yay!
I didn't even get an attack against you, goddammit.
It dies.
That was the whole point of killing yellow and not blue.
So it's just like... and just kind of like literally grabs it, sets on fire, sticks its claws inside of the zombie creature, and then with a flaming almost like explosion, rips it apart and leaves the bits of it on the ground, still burning with bits of embers.
Looks like barbecue's back on the menu, boys.
That is the Eidolon's turn, and after you is going to be. The yellow boys. Unfortunately, yellow boy is dead.
Sanitized for your protection.
It's okay. There's all of them within range still.
Get the flamer.
I was saying, if it moves there, then it moved from a point where I could attack it to another point where I could attack it. Do I get an attack of opportunity?
7. Yes.
It's not intelligent enough. It provokes.
Oh no!
Oh, it's intelligent enough, though.
It's intelligent enough, guys.
And it has no intention in fighting on trying to eat fire. Oop, this one here.
Fire can be tasty.
Never tried to eat fire, Scott? Are you kidding me?
It will, however, I'm going to delete this from the map for simplicity. It will go up to this one because it can charge attack you if it goes to this one. You're being attacked by a lot of these ones.
Yeah, that's fun.
6, 7.
It's. I think you might have overestimated the distance.
Will looked at the camera there and he just went.
I have a last resort situation.
So I only get 1 attack against you with this boy.
Okay.
And it's a charge attack, so it's a bonus chance to hit, which is nice.
It's gonna miss because it's gonna roll an 8.
I hit the total of a 16. Does that hit?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's see what kind of damage these boys do.
You don't want that. Don't want that. Will.
10 points of damage.
Ow.
And could you do a quick little?
Oh
it's not
no!
important. It's just like a tiny little favor.
It's a ghoul.
Could you just roll me a fortitude save?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just a fortitude save.
Are you gonna kill his character in the first encounter?
Yeah. Well, Will said, look, Scott, I'm tired of sitting here doing nothing. Kill me off.
Will, are you happy with your 13, or do you want to affect that with?
Oh fuck.
Okay, 15's not so bad. Not so bad. Okay. We'll see whether or not that works. All right.
He's a very bad man, isn't he?
All right. So after that is going to be one's turn.
Look at his face. Look how happy he is. And he didn't want this combat. Look at the happiness we brought to him. Look at that little grin.
Well, I didn't want to get. I like combat. The issue is that when you I have an hour because of friggin' work and the way that work goes now. I have work so soon from now. It's painful.
I know.
And combat takes up an entire stream usually. So that's why combat in streams games is like it's almost painful. But I still enjoy combat so much. That's why I play D&D. One is that your entire turn is running up to there.
Yep. And then casting Shield of Faith.
So hold on. Then you didn't run. Where were you prior?
I have a base speed of 60 feet. I can make it.
Where were you before? I'm sorry.
There, I think.
My apologies. So if you were there, so that's 20, 35, 50. Oh, okay, yeah. So because you were a half down, so that was 30, 40, 50, 60.
Oh,
like you said,
gosh.
and then you cast Shield of Faith, like you said. Perfect. Yep. That's a deflection bonus. Nothing else you use already gives you a deflection bonus, right?
Nope.
Cool. For every 6 levels you have, so it's a +3 to your AC, I believe.
I'm glad that you're checking this shit, okay. Scott. Because
perfect.
It's so confusing
and next is going to be Ilan. Ilan, it's your turn, sir.
I want to double move.
Okay. So that's going to be
60 feet.
Yep.
Just 20, tell me where that goes.
40.
So
sorry. 40. 60.
Okay. That's okay.
Cool. Okay. That is your turn.
If you run, can you run it? Isn't it? I thought it was 4 times.
4 times is running.
I have to double move 2
because
then
there's
run.
no ruling about getting into a run. Like just because the way running real life works is unless you're a practiced sprinter, you don't just sprint. You have to work into a sprint. So it's like one of those whole 6 seconds of double move and then sprint. So
I reckon I could sprint on the spot if I was met with something like a tiger.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't do me any good. I'd be dead, obviously. But
you say that, but then Susan Basket comes at you.
Carol Baskin, come on.
Susan Basket.
So anyways. Now it's Pink Belly. Pink Belly's going to move.
Belly.
We have 1. Again, these things aren't intelligent, but not dumb enough to try to eat fire.
My fireball would have moved onto this guy. Sorry.
Go ahead, move it up.
I can't move it.
Oh, that's fine. And the injured one was actually this one here. So would you have moved it to that one?
It has 30-foot range, so it doesn't.
Because that's the injured one. If you want to just kill it.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just delete it immediately.
Well, let me roll first.
No, you're fine. It had almost no health.
Okay, well, I still want to test if this works, just to make sure.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool.
Does work good.
Damn 17 reflex save.
I have a lot of charisma. I cannot touch a sword.
And then just so you guys can see over here, 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, they're fucking spreading out.
Yep, they're. Oh yeah, of course. They're definitely heading out towards the outside. Because they're trying to get. If you actually look chat over here and over here, you can see that they're about to leave the map, so they can just go and start eating, nomming people. And then it's going to be Rayron's turn.
Okay, right.
So again, Rayron, it's just a 10-foot step to step up into that spot immediately in front of you.
I'm not doing that, Scott.
You can move around them, but again, each square down there counts as 10 feet, so you can totally go 20, 30.
Rayron crouches for a moment.
Sorry, I meant 10, 20.
crouches for a moment. His cloak billows out slightly, and then there's a flurry of wind, and he is going to leap 20 foot up into the air.
Okay, thanks for that.
Peace.
Fuck.
Interesting. And what's your speed? 50? That's
50. I'm gonna take
so sexy. That is so incredibly sexy. Oh my god, that is amazing.
So I'm gonna run.
So hold up. So I imagine you literally just kind of run, and it's almost like, and you literally turn into looking like Phaedra. You literally look like Phaedra.
It is a bit too reminiscent of Phaedra.
Oh my god, that's sexy. And because you can 4 times move because you've already been running prior to that.
Oh my fucking god.
This is, again, oh sorry, Ray. That's 10. So more or less add 10 onto from here out. So from here out. Okay, and you can move 10... up to 200 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, so he can just fucking reach everything.
He moves 20 foot up and then continues on. Up to here.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
So I'm going to drag your mini up there for you.
And
so I believe you put him here?
Yeah. And that's the... I'll go one forward. Like there. I think.
Sure.
So he this is the first time he's cast this. So he you'll see this tiny blackish dot, and you're like, is that a raven? And then all of a sudden there's Rayrin skidding in the rubble as he comes to a stop.
Mid-flight, you'll notice that tether disappears.
Oh dear. Yeah, that makes sense. And then
120 feet is a long way. It's not that fucking long though.
That's fair.
Until the beginning of your next turn, you can only take the 5-foot step, move, run, or withdraw actions. If the spell is dispelled, you are still aloft. Wait. You get a fly speed of 50. Hold on. In a burst of shadowy feathers, you turn into a tiny, blurred shape reminiscent of a black raven until the beginning of your next turn. You have a fly speed of 50 feet with good maneuverability and apply appropriate size modifiers, blah, blah, blah. Until the beginning of your next turn, you can only take 5-foot step, move, run, or withdraw action. Oh, okay. Yeah. That means no combat. No combat. Gotcha. Which is
so I suppose actually I'm still in that tiny form technically right now. I don't know what that does in terms of my size modifiers for AC.
More or less your AC goes through the roof. Medium to small, so you get I think a +2 AC.
Okay.
Yeah, but nothing's going to be attacking a small bird because what you would do is you'd keep aloft by a small amount. And then as soon as you just land on the ground, right? Beautiful. I love it. That was sexy. I did not even know you had that spell. I probably advised it. I forgot you had it. All right, next is going to be the red boys. So this is able to, unfortunately, we're in the area where I'm just going to do one of these for simplicity. I'm going to, grab this, move this, because we don't care about you anymore. We're actually going to grab this and move this back. Because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 40 feet.
Oh, yeah, so I see what you're doing, yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40. Beautiful. And then we bring this down here. And then that means that these boys would stay where they were. You're effectively, so it's at 20. So you're effectively here, and one is effectively, because he was a step up from you. So you're effectively here, and one is effectively here. Okay.
Okay, that's less scary.
Yep, that's why I set it up the way I did, so I could stagger it when I needed to. Cool. So they're going to move down to attack you guys because they can technically do that charge attack action. It's going to be 10. Sorry, that's fine. They can do that. There we go. And then this one can't. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So they're going to charge attack 1 against Ilan, 2 against 1.
Cool.
Because they're charge attacks, they get the bonus chance to hit. 2 against 1 first. No. I assume an 18 doesn't hit.
Oh.
What?
Lol.
Okay. Lol isn't a response. That's what 13-year-old girls do to each other. That
was what that attack was.
And
13-year-old girl.
Does a 16 hit Ilan?
Yes.
Oh, I actually hit Ilan. Hey.
You'll hit Ilan a lot unless he does specific stuff.
Feel sorry about leaving Ilan there.
It's more just like, what? Where the? Oh, okay.
Ilan, 6 points of damage is all you take. It's now Nathan's turn.
Nathan is going to pull out from his person
stick of dynamite,
a staff.
Oh god.
He's going to take it. He's going to tap it to the ground as he casts this.
Ooh.
What level spell is that? Second?
Yeah.
So you make sure you sacrifice a second level spell.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Sacrifice.
Okay, beautiful. So by blink, physical attacks against you have a 50% miss chance. Wow.
Ah.
Yeah. It's fucking insane.
So for anybody that can see him, all of a sudden you start seeing he's almost like flashing in and out of existence. You know what I mean? But not in a set pattern. It's like a sporadic pattern of flashing in and out of existence. Here for half a second, gone for a second and a half. Here for half a second, gone for half a second. Here for a second, gone for a quarter of a second. You know what I mean?
Like if you've seen The Flash when he does that vibration thing, just everywhere.
Beautiful. And don't. So you do that as your standard action. Anything else with your move or no?
Nope. I just stand there.
Okay, and then after you is going to be the big boy. He's going to attack at you. Let's try not to roll a 1 this time. I rolled a natty 20. I rolled a total of a 20 after that. I can critical hit you if. All right,
50-50.
R1d4. Odd to hit is how I always do 50-50. Odd to hit. Oh boy. Yes!
Damn it.
Oh, yes. Oh, beautiful. It's the big boy. Big boy does some damage.
Oh, no. Are you going to kill him immediately after
No.
Bitch and spell, bleh.
Hold on. I gotta, because this gets multiplied, and the damage modifier gets multiplied because it's, so it's
You should have picked up Illin. Oh, no, you can't do it because you're tiny.
This is going to be a bit of a big hit, and I do apologize about that.
I love the idea that Nathan taps his staff on the ground, phases in and out, and the split second he phases back in, he just gets slapped around.
It's almost like he gets smashed right as he's tapping the staff.
No, area effects do half damage. Never mind.
Yep. No. So you still take the hit. 26 points of damage. Sorry, sir.
Oof.
Yep. Other big blue boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one's off the map. So I'm gonna put here a off map and remove its token.
We're gonna have to go hunt them down eventually.
This one over here. So just so chat can see what I'm doing, I did that guy over here. This one over here, same idea. 1, 2, 3, and then because it can make 2 steps off the map, that is also going to remove this one and gain this one, meaning that it's officially off the map. Any other big blue boys? There are not. I moved the 4 of them. That is going to bring us to the legless guys, Legolas, which is orange.
I think you already did the attacks for them on us.
Oh, I think I attacked with them out of turn on the red guy's turn. My apologies.
That's fine.
So they already did it. Yep.
They
Orange guys
attacked
up
before
here.
our turn anyway, so.
1, 2, 3. So this one's dumb, so it's going to move this way. And it's totally going to get an attack of opportunity from your fire guy. Feel free.
Hey.
Just step on it. Ugh. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it does.
Hey.
I'm just going to delete these ones to get them off the map and out of the way. Okay, so after that is going to be... after their turn, it's going to be the Fire Eidolon.
Fire Eidolon doesn't like what Big Boy just did to me. Fire Eidolon's going to do something to Big Boy.
Big boy in Nathan's life.
Oh.
Nathan, I'm sorry that I know you're using your tracker for the green one. But don't I have an Aid of the Martyr thing on this campaign? I always forget which one I have and which one I don't.
Oh. I can keep track another way. It's not a big deal.
Okay, well, Prayer to the Martyr is here, but apparently Aid of the Martyr is not here.
What I've been doing is if you press a color and then a number, I've just been using that.
That's what he was using before, but he switched to this method.
Oh, okay.
Okay, weird. So I'm just going to slash roll. So you have this many temporary health points.
Ooh, I would actually...
Cool. All right, after that is going to be your Eidolon attacks which one? The blue one?
Yeah.
And you said you want a power attack. So you got a +2 chance to on top of that because he's flanking. So it's actually a 19 and a 25 that definitely hits. Roll your Ren's damage.
Yes, sir.
So much damage.
It's going to be
There is Claw's magical out of interest.
Yeah, okay. He's dead.
What?
I can still free 5-foot step if you want it to.
It will. Go
because it's going to be defensive for you. It's literally designed to defend you. After that is going to be what color is Zambies? Oh, the yellow boys.
Oh, no.
All right, chat. Let's do the yellow boys, and then why don't we take a quick little break after we have a little bit of fun?
Let's do that because...
Yeah. So this one
So
here...
they all miss me.
Next turn's the fun one for me.
That's going to be 3 attacks against you with the yellow boys, Will.
Oh, my God.
I'm so sorry, but, they pulled you into this combat.
I'm calling it 0 hits.
Oh, boy.
Why would you say that? Why would you ever actually say it?
Because I have faith tank.
You know what?
I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to suck all the luck out of Scott.
I'm going to double down on it being 0 attacks hit.
Should I open roll these attacks, everyone?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I think you have to.
All right.
No daddy's dice, though.
I'm gonna open rolls. Oh, I'm allowed to daddy's dice if I open roll. I'm gonna open roll these attacks, everyone. Let me just modify my thing so it's not GM roll. It's not Whisper GM. So we just do this, and we're going to test macro.
Ruh-roh.
Now you can see the full power of these Zambies. Sorry,
Yay.
Will.
It's all right.
What was just rolled?
Okay, so all of those, the first 3 is what you're using, right?
There's 3 attacks. That's the first 3.
So all of those would hit, but there's a 50% chance that they miss.
It's all misses.
Otherwise, I'm probably dead.
So all 3 of those hit, and like you said, oh man, I almost crit. Fast Zambi. One of those is a chance to crit. And so because usually what I'll do is I use them in order, but because there's a crit in the middle of it, what I'll end up doing is just re-rolling. /roll 1d20 plus 9. Are you saying, wait, does it have a 19-20 chance to crit, Scott? Yes, it does. But an 11 does not crit.
You.
Okay.
It does not crit.
It does not crit. Good for you. All right, so we're going to /roll 1d4. We're going to do this 3 times. First attack.
Hits.
Second attack. Miss.
Misses.
Third attack.
Oh, thank fuck.
Hits.
2 attacks hit.
2 attacks hit. I might still be up. There's a chance.
I believe you can keep.
If they don't hit as big as the big boys.
Oh, they don't. They're actually weaker. They're weaker than a standard zombie.
The fort saves.
His 1 hit. His weaker than a standard. They're weaker than a standard zombie though. So.
Thank God that's the aid of the martyr right there.
Yep.
They just have a heavier hit than the.
Oh.
So a total of 16 damage against you, and can you roll me 2 fortitude saves? No reason, just fun.
Yeah, hold on. This ain't good.
No,
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Ain't it, Chief? It's nearly an 820.
Okay, thank you.
You got a 15 total last time. Are you happy with a 15 this time?
I'm actually not, because I feel like these things stack when I...
The way you said that, yeah, it was terrifying.
Got a 19. So you've had a 15, a 19, and a 21. Okay, cool. I like it. And you can see that people have been giving you a little bit of a...
Yes, thank you, people. We need
Thank
it.
you.
Ilan, you also received an Aid of the Martyr. So just so you know... gives you the +1 to attack rolls and Saver's Fear, and this much temporary health points. All right, beautiful.
Holy damn.
No way, we're actually going for the herd immunity.
And when we come back, it's going to be one's turn. Things are going to get interesting. Why don't we take a quick break and we'll come back, okay? So everybody, quick little break, and we'll be right back so we can try to finish this combat and maybe get a little bit of RP before we have to end the session for me to go to work. Be right back. Hey, chat. We're still technically on break, but I wanted to show you something really quickly. Just a bit of an update of things that have changed. So while they are still on break, I want to show you something. Let me make sure I'm transitioning to the correct scene over here. Is it this one? Nope, it's right here. So just clicking over here really quickly. So again, you guys can hear me, but what are they called? They can't over there. So over on our Kingdom Tracker sheet, this is the one that we often share for you guys so you can see what's going on. This is where we have, of course, like the control DC, economy, loyalty, and stability checks, all this kind of stuff. You actually have a bunch of different details going on. This is the 2 given from chat I applied on here. Thank you guys for spending those daddies to give them a couple of BP or whatever. But over on the sheet here, I actually added a new tab that I thought you guys would thanks, Josh. My hair is crazy, COVID, Anyways, so advisor tasks is a new tab I created. Over here, it's kind of a copy and paste, or literally a copy and paste of the ruler position, and then a basic kind of like sticking with the theme that they had here. So it's the ruler, position, ruler, consort, consular, general, all that stuff. Who it is that's seated inside that position. What attribute they're using to modify the position, their attribute modifier, not including their like natural ruler or whatever feat they might have. This is just their raw modifier. Whether or not they are still an active patron. So if the member is actively a member of the patron over on Patreon that created them is still actively supporting of the advisor tier above, I put yes here and it gives a +1. If they've sat inside a seat for so many months, they actually, for every 12 months they've sat in the same seat, they actually give another +1 to their rolls. And then for every 5 levels that the character is, they get an additional +1 for their rolls in the game. That being said, this gives the total modifier to these characters. So for instance, Elliot is being used poorly. With an attribute modifier of only 2 in his current seat. He's actively being supported. He's been in this, he's not been in the seat for 12 months. He's been in the seat for 2 months. Why does it say 12? That's wrong. Why does Elliot say 12 months? He's been in the seat for 2 months. There we go. Elliot's not been there for 12 months. I don't know why it said 12. That's incorrect. So Elliot's been there for only 2 months. I think maybe one of these boys changed it to 12 because they don't know what they're doing. So he's only been in the seat for 2 months. And then he's level 4, so he doesn't get a bonus there. So he's a +3 total mod. This is going to be against the various kingdom rolls that we're going to be doing. Okay. So no, not a mispress. I think one of these guys are like, he's been with us since the beginning. He should be 12. No. He switched seats, so he's not 12. Anyways, then there's the alignment of the different characters, because that impacts how it is. Because it doesn't matter the alignment, even though there's more esoteric or whatever it is. The alignment of the various characters affects how the outcome is going to be. Then there's the character's focuses, special traits, and flaws. These kind of details are going to be, I can discuss them with the patrons to maybe change them a little bit. They've mismanaged, him from the beginning. I completely agree with you on that one. Either way, so it gives them like their focuses or flaws. There's going to be kingdom events, which we've talked about a million times. If they are doing something related to their focus or flaw, they get a +2 or -2 to their check accordingly. Their alignment affects the outcome because their character's approach to it, whether if they succeed or fail, right? And then their special trait, only if they succeed, if they're able to succeed in a task, that their special trait somehow comes into it, it gives an additional benefit or boon or nifty feature. These are the event DCs, basic sets for you. So it's going to be self-sustaining or DC 0. You'd have a hard time screwing that up. Then routine, simple, average. So most DCs are going to be between this like simple to hard range. That's kind of like where most of them are going to sit. You can imagine undead is going to be kind of on the higher end of things, right? Anyways, that's going to be where the event DCs are settled. Then you actually get a bonus based off of if the event type is going to be an economy, loyalty, or stability type. This number is modified by what the current kingdom modifier is compared to the control DC. Don't worry about the math. The short version is bigger is better. And then you have, you can succeed, fail, or critically succeed based off your total result. It's not natty 20s, natty 1s. Instead, it's just how much that are there. Ungodly, making a new god. Yeah, there you go. Either way, anyways, in the end, you're actually able to do is they're actually able to click a drop down to choose which position they want, whether it be, say, you guys can't click this, but they can. Say you're choosing the High Priest, who's 1, or he can't technically do it. But let's say they're choosing the he also can't do it either because he's a PC. Let's say they're choosing the Spy Master, who's what's her name, Ravina, and she's actually doing a loyalty roll, which is a +0, or maybe she's actually doing a stability roll, which is actually a +1, right? So let's say she's doing a loyalty roll because that's what she does, and it's actually not a focus of hers because she's not. Where's Ravina? She's not getting secret information. You know what I mean? Or maybe she is. She's actually focusing. She's looking at secret information. She has a +7, taking a neutral evil approach. It's going to have a +7 modifier to whatever kingdom event that is. If she's rolling an average roll, her chances of succeeding are almost constant. So it's a new sheets that's added onto the page to allow them to know the exact mechanics of the rolls that they're making moving forward. Just so you guys understand this, I want you as the viewers to understand what rolls they'll be making and how they'll be making those decisions and so on. All right, cool. Let's get back to the actual combat and blah, 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 so we can get things going. I don't know what my wife is asking. So anyways, let's get back to the game. All right, gonna go on break for like less than a minute and then go live.